We back, King of the Dot, put your money where your mouth is, 2020 Grand Prix Finals, even though it is 2021. Shout out to all the people subscribing, helping us make this shit possible. You know I got my guys with me.
My name Penn, I'm from the Star, from NA Rock, man. How y'all feeling, man? East Coast, man. You know what time it is, man. Hi me, nigga.
Man, this is the WAP who keep it poppin'. I'm living up to the name, G, but it ain't about me right now. So give it up for the ladies. Can I get a ooh no? Ooh no.
Direct, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, yo.
Wavy.
My name is Direct. That's all I have to say. Let's get it poppin'. Let's go.
Let's go. Hey, y'all know my slogan. I am the host of the most. Get your dumb ass smoke. Please, Gatling, King of the Dot.
What up, boy?
Grand Prix.
What up, boy?
2021. Make some noise.
Death certificate.
Squad.
Battler to my right, introduce yourself.
Yeah, what's up? It's your girl RX, rapper Westside Compton, Crack City, Death Certificate. We in the building. Let's go.
Battler to my left, introduce yourself.
What up? It's Gattas, Chicago all day. Get your bars up, bitch. Follow me on Instagram at Young Gattas. RX, you dying today, my nigga.
Gattas.
This is about to be crazy. Salute to everyone watching on Twitch that made this possible. Greatly appreciate all y'all.
There's a lot of history
Ruin
right
your day.
here.
Everyone that's helped make this go down. Round one, it's on RX. Let's get it.
I remember when E-Hart whooped your ass. And that's a permanent fact. She kept punching you. It looked like you was learning to scrap. I mean, you tried to fight back, but she wasn't concerned with a scratch. Just like a nigga that can't fight. Motherfuckers always gotta return with a gat. Rusty 30. Been on safety lately, cause you ain't been popping shit. I would've handled heart like a cardiologist. I'm an optimist. I studied your footprints, so you digging dirt on me? I'm hardly convinced. I got another fossil to put up on display. RX or archaeologist, and these are the facts. Yeah, you like the kiss bitches in your battles? Not me. I'll put 2 grips on G. I like to smell my flowers, but you'll be pushing up daisies if you put them 2 lips on me. Should I send her a half? Should I send her a half or a whole dozen? What choice better? Don't matter, cause she gonna be planted in dirt if something rolls up and points at her. The smell of death, the smell of death steals from my hood. Now you breathing our fragrance. You thought your career would be reborn? Well, I guess you believe in reincarnation. You always hyper. I'll take some with the top like middleman. I'll calm all that shit down. I'm RX. Here's where the riddle in. You a fucking comedian. You a fucking comedian. You make people laugh. Your jokes is numerous. But when these bullets go through your funny bone, that shit gon' be humorous. Here's what the rumor is. You a fucking clown. Don't try me, nigga. Only clown we respect in LA is Tommy, nigga. Welcome to the battle zone. Welcome to the battle zone, and I'm on your heels like a pair of stilettos. Y'all about to see me pulling strings on this fake boy. Call me Geppetto, cause Pinocchio been wishing on a star. Y'all know how the song goes. I mean, I would carve her shit, but I'd rather leave her lying from the long nose. You went down the wrong road. You went down the wrong road, Tomb Raider. But I peeped there was more to the plot when you dressed as Lara Croft. You went to Kemet and raided the tomb of King Tut, Ankh-Amun, and came back with an Ankh. And when I seen that, I was like, wow. Because the Ankh represents a man, woman, and child. And that don't even fit your lifestyle. See, Gattas? See, Gattas? I really astral traveled to Africa. I found my soul in the scrolls of Jehudi. They doubted my pen against my pyramid, these bars, but the scribes approved me, so you can't even move me. There's no control. What are you, about 6 feet? Bitch, I'll leave you 6 feet. As above, so below. See, I don't listen to his story. I don't listen to his story, because this story true. Have you even studied the laws of my art? Well, bitch, I got the 42. West, nigga.
Round one, it's on Gattas, King of the Dot. Let's go.
Good work, good work.
What these bitches want from me? Cause I came to fuck the party up. Claiming you a rough rider. Bitch, you built like an army truck. I would never DMX. Niggas fuck you fully dressed, y'all hardly touch. Cause you sleep on an air mattress, trying to get it on the floor and roll the molly up. You already know who we be. Why even start it up? We right here, never slipping. Pole in a ride like a party bus. I don't even like you. I wanna fight you. Or get you filled with hollows, you getting bodied on the way down. This gonna be a hard pill to swallow. This feel like my flight over. It's been a drill, air in the gat. Cause if I bomb on her, they might all die. This a terror attack. I stomped your face in the floor. Blood on the tile and all. Wasn't even wearing a strap. Just cause your flow so hard to bear, I can't make it much clearer than that. Every time y'all gas X, I wanna make the llama scream. Your setter feel different if I show him what the drama mean. If you on demon time, I'm exercising this Mexican bitch like Constantine. Cause when the camera's on me, it's straight bars across the screen like a slot machine. She only opened up for a load of powder. OxyClean. That's why I'ma put wings on your back like Robin jeans. This wasn't the Best Buy. They lost money booking you. Your own weak-ass geek squad don't even fuck with you, bird. I don't care what this duck worth. I'm coming through to humble you. Both hands on the grip. I get his tech support. I'm ready to troubleshoot. This bitch a fiend. She just wanna rock like Uncle Luke. I bring that old feel back like Troy Brown and Double Deuce. Re-see the finish line. Re-see the finish line. Niggas came for kicks and ended up running through. You really wanna tangle with me? I let my hair down and tower over you bitches like Rapunzel do. And it ain't ice cubes on the wrist when I let my arm speak. Mac 10, fully loaded. I never carry the wrong piece. My West Coast connection stretching from Oakland to Long Beach. I already took the dub, see? With this one piece, I got a long reach. And I'm aiming till I... I'm aiming till I get a sweet shot, it ain't insulin. Thinking it's a game till we meet this beef, it ain't venison. Your flow ain't genuine, they can tell you that's what the difference is. No ass, no titties, it's like you antibody, it's quite sickening. You'll never see RX. You'll never see RX on a label unless your prescription in. And it's all wolf love, but ayo, Ice, this bitch ain't even a legal citizen. Get your bars up, bitch. And that was the light round.
Okay.
Round 2, it's on RX. Let's go, King of the Dot.
Hey, what's up, my nigga? Hey, I see you up over there. Hey, my nigga, bitch, that's what you be doing. trying to get love from the crowd. Bitch, that's what you be doing. Trying to get love from the crowd. And if not, she be stressed. Bitch, you the type to only bubble off reaction like a TB test, but I knew you would see me next. Now I knew you would see me next. I knew you would see me next, but our paths is crossing. I knew you would see me next. Now our paths is crossing. I'm gonna give you the best RX, but I can't protect you from a coffin. It's fuck the talking. Cause every move vital when idols become rivals. Yeah, this lame spiteful, but got nothing on my record like a blank vinyl. I ain't frightful. I grew up around them lions, man. I remain prideful. And my whole team, fire in a drum. It ain't tribal. Piece on your neck, I take vitals. Then you see a full crescent. Yeah, it's a different moon, but the same cycle. I flame rivals. I got focused on this battle and zoned in. Yeah, you barked on them other bitches, but here's where that tone ends. Cause all you got is debatables. These the rooms you don't belong in. So how the fuck is you from Chicago, but you don't have any strong wins? Bitch, I'm on 10. Cause you said some shit like, I'm running through the comp like Rosecrans. And that shit was trash. Type of board that made me want to blast burners. Bitch, I don't want to hear nothing about Rosecrans if you never been to Towns Burger. Cause my little niggas be holding the section down. But talking about that won't benefit me. Let's just say all my niggas got peas on their hat, but never been to Philly. Who you killing really? Cause you left Chicago cause of the gang violence and niggas peeling shells. So only time I want to hear about a stud on a set is acrylic nails. I spit it well. He is getting bad for sis. He is getting bad for sis. It's getting bad for sis. You been trying to come back from the dead like Lazarus. All your fans so passionate. The way they worship you, that's blasphemous. Well, how about I get his gold wings? Now they praying to the Baphomet. Clap your shit. Let me be direct. I'll even clip your mans. I'll have that chopper on your dog like Edward Scissorhands. Triggers blam. My whole hood going off this summer. Everybody got a pound with the extension like an office number, and these is facts. And these is facts.
Okay.
And these is facts. Gattas gotta get ghost. I approach her right. Gattas gotta get ghost. I approach her right. Y'all about to see this body through the screen? I'm a poacher, guys. We G, but I move with my own up close poker twice. I ain't trying to let her see my hands. This ain't poker night. You know I'm nice. Time, nigga. Round 2, nigga. 2-0, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Round 2, it's on Gattas. Let's go, King of the Dot.
Let's go, Gattas. Let's go.
Y'all tried to hang up a legend like McGrady posters. I still put the piece to your grill with my Mercedes roll up. I need my bread now, not next Friday or I'm outside with 80 soldiers. I'm walking around with the pump on my shoulder like Baby Joker. Or I fuck around and let Or I fuck around and let the AK spit. Got a shotty and 6.9s on some Treyway shit. I ain't arguing with a nigga's BM for the W. I just dent your top like Day-Day Whip. Come on.
Let's go. Let's go.
Come on, RX. This is suicide, bitch. You should know better. You don't want to end up in the middle of the desert singing like Coachella. I wrote better. Why would you try a vet? The fans deserve a refund because you never show up like Firefest. They gonna get you smacked on Twitch. Like, hold it down. We actually cool. I hate to break a bud down like I'm rolling loud. I'm sending shots. You getting drug out. Now I'm the good doc. This ain't a mosh pit, but bodies in the dirt from the Woodstock. I'm always smoking high grade, bitch. This is A+. When I look at your chest, I think 8 ounces, not the loud bitch A cup. This chest not checkers, that mean get your cake up. Mortal Kombat arcade mode, I keep beating these bitches down to get my rank up. And caution was the warm-up, and now I'm acclimated. Lush, what the fuck these bitches done to my house? This shit contaminated. Now let me start with you, cause it's time to evacuate it. I got a special shot for RX. Come get vaccinated. Cause you bore us. That's how you lost in Natalia. Had the crowd polarized. She pussy and act like Xena when I'm in her face. It's hard to focus, right? Be easy. It ain't an eye job when I'm rolling by, cause on the west I ride with a cartridge in my 6'4" like GoldenEye.
Hey, yo!
Who the fuck is you talking to?
Hey, yo! Something different. Something different.
This wasn't your Call of Duty. You'll never be mentioned after me. This a war zone. You a sacrifice, a casualty. I got the cheat code. I'm in beast mode when the ratchet scream. This ain't a game, Informer. I don't play with these magazines. You don't rap like that. I just landed and started fucking shit up. Now you stuck with Vegeta. I know you scared of.
Hey, yo, let's go.
You suck.
Let's go.
Come on. I just landed and started fucking shit up. Now you stuck with Vegeta. I know you scared of ice and y'all uncover the freezer. I'm tucking the heater. Holistic treatment about to turn RX into a fucking believer. You ain't even supposed to be here. Bitch, discover a visa. Discover a visa. Scope on the beam lit. I can aim X despite the visibility. How you gonna pull a MasterCard with no credibility? Get your bars up, bitch.
Let's get it, yo.
Let's go. This is a battle. Round 3. It's on RX. Let's go. King of the dot.
All right. These battle brawls are some fucking frauds. Puros mentirosas idiotas. I don't really fuck with you bitches. Tratame como tu diosa, loca. Don't knock the Spanglish. I said that so you know. I brought the 4 in. Watch your language. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. Having these borderlines, not with me though. Only time I want to hear Mexican bars is Don Marino. What's poppin', Chico? I might need you to send shots to Killer, Malo Blanco. Then I'll fire a stick that'll alter your conscience like Palo Santo. Then I'm out, a rato. Cause they be forgetting, our ex got roots in Mali. That's African blood. And my other half lived in adobe huts. We really got it out the mud. So see, Gattas, I'm a product of a Black Panther and a Native warrior. The llama go brat. So how you want it? Geronimo Bo or Geronimo Pratt? I came with black. Stop playing with him. Because you say you half Indian and you grew up around the savages down in the slums. Well, me too. Let's have a powwow. I set it off with the smoke and a drum. Charisma Johnson. Stop grabbing on your fake balls. That shit is past lane. Bitch, the only Johnson you ever had is your last name, and that's strange. Because you be on that plastic shit. Trying to put a little swerve in it? Bitch, you ain't trying to ride on a real dick that got the curve in it? The nerve of Then got bars about pistol whipping bitches. I really don't feel those. Only time you got a battery from the strap was double A's in your dildo. What's the deal, ho? What's the deal, ho? Because your name in Spanish means cats. But you front like a loud bully. But I figured it out though. The reason cat links to your name, bitch, you wild pussy. Look how far my style took me. Why would I switch? The side effects of taking RX, you end up with a twitch. I don't fuck with this bitch. You gotta get it in the worst way. I've been punching you all battle just to say, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy. Nah, fuck that. But fuck that. I am the one G. I am the one G. I stay on 1,000. It wasn't a challenge to get you body like Megan Thee Stallion. You know I stay wildin'. I might even kill your mans and you just die from RX, you raggedy bitch. I up the milligram. What's up? West Coast, nigga. West. Let's go.
Yeah.
Round 3, it's on Gattas. Let's go. King of the dot.
Talk to him.
I'm the
Final
cake
round.
boss. Only showed up to make sure my dough ready. Always been the best with the pen and pad, period. My flow heavy. Y'all playing games with me. Y'all playing games with me. This tic-tac-toe, I X out every square y'all throw at me. I'll even XX with the can like Dos Equis. Ain't no life after death. Ain't no life after death. So remember who you fucking with. I'm skilled in the art of war. This the legendary punishment. I'm an underground king. Gave you the blueprint too. You never touching this, and now it's all eyes on me. So how the fuck you gonna double this? Cause bluept too? All eyes on me? Art of war. They was all double this. They was all double. Hold up. Cause they was all double dish. That just means I keep 2 rounds in a case when I'm dumping clips. Always stuck out like Pinhead, I'm hell raising. 2 cans on your dome. Get capped outside for grilling me, we tailgating. Effing MAGA, fuck you up, no cap. This bitch a dumbass little Mexican bitch. This ain't no little pump. And I hope you believe in reincarnation. Cause this ain't your last death. Fully loaded. Got this 9 from Arizona. This my Aztec. Who the fuck is y'all talking to? I hope you believe in reincarnation. Cause this ain't your last death. Fully loaded. Got this 9 from Arizona. This my Aztec. I held up my end of the contract. But what the fuck was you thinking? I freestyle better than that bullshit that you inking. I sculpted this angle. No, let me tell you. I freestyle better than that bullshit that you inking. I sculpted this angle 4X. That's why I'm pyramid scheming. See, this is greatness. They can't rate this. I'm going apeshit at the apex. I've been following you just so I could set you up like a tape deck. You ain't signed, never doing numbers. You just a blank check. NASA guns for this illegal alien, but for this rocket launch, give me some SpaceX. Since we on King of the Dot, it's time to black out. I'm colorblind. You paid me? The rap circles around a dead body, you mummified. You ain't an addition to the division, you just wanna die. How you call yourself X when your money never multiplies? What the fuck you even good for? You don't even got the tool inside your purse. Bitch, you ain't even worth a penny. I'ma have a good time showing you how my iron work. Before you ever step through a legend, work on your timing first. This rap shit like coke on a mirror. This my line of work. So you need to think twice before you mention me. Cause if RX want the smoke, I'll pull a card like a dispensary. All the tweets between you and your fam, I couldn't ignore them. Soon as I read it, I loaded the bullet in. I got something for them. What can you bitches do with me? I took all the praise and all the scrutiny, came back with a perfected style, delivered beautifully. I ain't had a seizure in 8 years and still a little twitch ain't new to me. Get your bars up, bitch! That's my dog. You did. You know you killed me.
Crazy battle. Gattas and RX, man. I think that's exceeded expectations tenfold, man. Congratulations to both them. Unreal battle. The judges came to a decision. The Twitch fan vote went for Gattas.
Thank y'all all for tuning into the Queens of Battle Rap show. Show is Nomad. As always, gonna start the show out just kind of reading through a couple of upcoming events that are happening. And not for nothing, you know, and this is real random, but I never really saw the movie Tap because I was, you know, super duper young, but I know you're familiar with Tap. That's not even an insult. Is this how we starting already? Nah, but nonetheless, you know, the actress Suzanne Douglas, a lot of people probably don't even know who she is, but it kind of hurt my feelings when I read
that you said Taps.
Yeah, Gregory Hines.
People don't know her from Taps.
Yeah. You know, I remember it, but I was like dumb young, never saw it, don't know it like that. Of course, I know her more from like Jason's Lyric, which is one of my favorite movies. She played the mother on Jason's Lyric. She played in The Parenthood, things like that.
That's what everybody knows her from, The Parenthood.
Right. Yeah. She's playing.
I like the show.
Nah. Yeah. So, with that being said, let's get down to these battle announcements, and then we'll have the artists kind of come in. Hello to everybody in the chat as well. If y'all are actually watching the show while I have as many people here as possible, just go ahead and hit the like button. Just hit the thumbs up, whatever like that. So let's start out. I don't even know if a venue has been presented, but RBE presents Max Out 2 July 10th. Let's go from the bottom. Lady Tunes versus Raw Image. Jay Skizzle, if I'm saying Josh Skizzle, I'm probably saying it all fucked up, versus Jay Jeans. I should start finding out how to say these things first prior to me reading them, but they don't pay me for that.
Need to have some regular names.
Well, you ain't trying to get me fucked up at an event for coming at somebody's name, but let's see who else. Rubber Tongue versus Coach Corleen. Then we those are the 1SK battles. Then we got Big K versus X Factor, Rosenberg Raw versus A Ward, Daylight versus King Los, Ill Will versus Jag, Hitman Holla versus Calico. That's taking place live pay-per-view, RBEENT.com, Believe Music Hall. Doors open 12 p.m. Live pay-per-view starting at 1 p.m. In addition to that, let's see what else we got. Bullpen Battle League presents Back on Bullsh. This is July 11th, Atlanta, Georgia. Tickets and pay-per-view available at bullpenbattleleague.net. We got Cashflow Rizzy versus Cheddar, Street Hems versus Chris Yamaguchi, which was a replace because it was supposed to be Yoshi, but it's now Chris Yamaguchi. Clone versus Shotgun Suge, Loso versus 40 Bars, which is also a nice replacement because it was supposed to be Miss Hustle, so this is, a great one. That's taking place July 11th, which is in a few days, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see what else we got. She Go Hard. So this is my pictures are all fucked up. 2-day event. So the first one is Saturday, July 31st. Doors open 3 p.m. Battles start at 4 p.m. $30 at the door. I don't know how much they are in advance, but you can more than likely go to She Go Hard TV on Instagram to get those details. Maybe hit them up in a DM. If they put an ad out regarding the price, I'm not sure. I'm not on the payroll, so I wouldn't know those things, but you can do your own research. Battles are Eliza Versa versus Frank White. I hope it's Bougie Blue, and I've seen the lady, but I can't think of her name. Bougie Blue, Boogie Blue. I'm assuming it's Bougie Blue versus Kai Murder. Hopefully it's not Key Murder. Key Murder. I'm fucking up the names. Miss Tosh versus Knucklehead. Frank Nitty versus Queen Domo. Fresh versus Peaches. LS versus Miss Ill. Lady Tunes versus J Love. J Smooth versus Queen Vixen. That's taking place at the end of the month, Saturday, July 31st. That's a 2-day event. The next day, Sunday, August 1st, is a private event. She Go Hard TV presents True to the Game. They had another card with that same name. No, yeah.
Somebody did it. They didn't. I remember True to the Game.
It wasn't She Go Hard. It was We Go Hard, but it was like Farrah and yeah, but yeah, the brother league. China versus Charisma. Lady Caution versus Fendi. 8R14 versus Nina Cruzet. Welcome back, Nina. Torture versus Flawless. Jade versus Cheddar. And Shuni the Rapper versus K Profit. Sunday, August 1st, following day. Private event. Follow at She Go Hard TV for pricing and details. And hosted by Nunu Nails. You can get your teeth whitened at the event as well. Just playing. That's a little. No.
Oh.
But that went well. Nunu, hosted by Nunu Nails. You can get your teeth whitened at the event as well. See, you should give me a free kit because of that. You know what I'm saying? Send me the link. Also, let me see. Somebody else actually had something recently. Right here. I don't know who else is on this card, but I actually happened to come across it where it's not Toots. I'm hearing it's Toots versus Tony Blanco was taking place August 8th.
Shout out to Tony Blanco. I love Tony Blanco.
Tickets available now, 5 p.m., 5916 Delmar Street. Oh, shit. Delmar, St. Louis, not Street. 5916 Delmar. I guess that's the name of the Block Street, Avenue Boulevard, whatever it may be. St. Louis, Eventbrite, you can check that out. I'm unsure as to how much it is, but yeah. And MBD actually also recently released a music video. It's called Shotgun. So you can actually check that out on all streaming platforms. She did a video as well. It's got a real Compton kind of vibe to it. Today we were real Cali, like, oh yeah.
Shout out MBD.
You sent it to me? Yeah, you did. I'm just asking. I don't want
Start no shit.
I don't want no war, man.
Start no won't be no.
I don't want no war, man. Alright, let me send this to her. So first and foremost, everybody that's in the chat, once again, hit the thumbs up, people. Help me out. Help me. I'm not asking for donations. I'm just asking for a like. I'm just asking for a like. I already saw somebody did it. There we go. Get me up there. Get me up there. Yeah, Light Skin Television. You are so fucking right. There is another event taking place. Yeah, like Lady J and Queen Vixen and Mulatto. See, this is what. See, Light Skin Television is talking to Dark Skin Television. You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit works.
Shout out to Light Skin Television.
Let me see. Where's it at? All right, let me see.
Cement your tier and.
There we go. Yeah. Cement your tier Invasion Phase 1. I'm assuming it's at Club 8 Ball, 326 North Erskine Street, Angleton, Texas. 3 p.m. There's a live pay-per-view stream. Catering is by Queen's Catering. Get you some catering, some food too. King Caution versus Six Shots. Hopefully that's the name. J-Ty versus KD. Matrix versus Mulatto Black. Welcome back, Mulatto Black. Warner versus Hyphen. Crazy George versus High Double. Robin Rhymes versus Miss Miami. Logic Divine versus Shabazz GQ. That nigga Rob versus Chef Trey. That nigga Rob over there. Lady J versus Vixen the Assassin. This is taking place July 31st. Cement your tier Invasion Phase 1. Once again, there's a stream as well. 3 p.m. I feel like I'm missing another one too. What's his name? I should come prepared. Bloody Scene. I'm sure they got something coming up as well. The Entanglement. Yeah, there we go. I can't read that one. That one still. The Entanglement. Bloody Scene presents The Entanglement. 826 Welch, St. Flinch, Michigan. You can subscribe to Bloody Scene. It'll be on YouTube. Doors open at 5 p.m. Is that battle Big T versus Miss Hustle still going down? I'm unsure, but I definitely see it. No flyer for it if it's not. Danny Myers versus First Lady Flames. Jay Flint versus Kinesis. What a name, like the name. SCO versus Red Bangs Don't Bang. Chia the Instigator versus Nina Faye. QP versus Robin Rhymes, and Billy Boondocks versus Bonnie Godiva. So that's
QP versus.
What did I say?
I'm just making sure because last time people misunderstood.
Oh, P as in
pussy.
I didn't know if I could say that. See?
Well, I shouldn't say that because now I'm calling QP pussy.
Pussycat. No.
But,
P is in Punani Pocket. P is in Peter.
Last time they thought you was
Not B.
QB.
Not bad. Not that QB. QB is not on that card versus Robin Rhymes. QB has not made a return back as of yet. We hope, you know what I'm saying, that she will soon. Another battle that recently came out too, Shuni the Rapper versus RX dropped as well. So if you haven't seen that battle, go ahead and make that happen.
Black bitch.
And Prestavia versus Tia S. There's another one that dropped. I've been trying to get a hold of. I'm saying it wrong. It's either Prestavia or Prestavia, but I've been trying to get a hold of her. But you know, I'll do that behind the scenes. We'll make something happen. Oh, and this is like crazy that once again this is being announced. But you know, I guess not congrats, but and it's not condolences, but I guess happy news that 40 Bar's son who had been missing for a few days, you know, has been, I don't know if it's returned or found, but, you know, the family is back together. And I've said it before, I'm not a parent, but I feel like that would probably be one of the worst experiences or nightmares, you know what I'm saying, having a child missing. Definitely. Because the goal is to always protect, and it's like, I don't know what's going on. I can't do X, Y, Z, 1, 2, 3. But, you know what I'm saying, that's a story that ended on a good note. So, you know, congrats and salute to her in regards to that. Let me see. All right. So that's all I got in terms of battle announcements. Let's see who we got in the chat here. Stated, Light Skin Television, A-BZ versus Breezy makeup battle was very competitive. Has that dropped yet? Did that drop on the app or? I'm sure. Okay, gotcha.
It'll probably drop on Queen of the Rain YouTube channel though. I'm not sure if it'll drop on the app.
Gotcha. Okay, well, yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay, so that's good. We have something to look forward to. EMB versus Miss Miami was a war at Battle Rap Society. I've read something too where Miss Miami, I guess, posted that she's not gonna be battling anymore. Y'all don't appreciate her or something like that. Don't quote me miss verbatim, but I think I read something like that. Let's see. Smoke Room Battle League in Chicago. Eon versus First Lady Flames. It's a nice one. Let's see. Slim Diesel, J Smooth, Mr. Wavy's sister. AORL, Chrissy and Hams versus okay. See, y'all are filling me in on things that I, may not be familiar with. I don't understand. Yes. Oh, she's in? Okay.
Let me set her up. Gattas, if you could hear your phone is sideways.
Oh, hold on 1 second. Why is my video not flipping? All right, is it good now?
There you is.
We good?
Yes, let me get her on the screen.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. As always, before we even begin, thank you for taking the time out, making this happen. We spoke on doing this a couple weeks ago. You gave me a date. You committed to the date, which doesn't always happen with some of your fellow peer sisters.
Yep. I committed and I pulled up on time.
Right. Punctual as hell. I love it.
Big facts.
So.
What's up, Goat?
Okay. Goatus.
How you doing, Goatus?
Gotta put that in the chat.
If that's Sir Uncle Ra, he knows how to address me. After that battle, we had an agreement that he opens his you feel me, his greetings with, after that 3-0, now let's talk about how wrong I was moving forward.
Respectfully.
Respectfully. Then he goes on to diss me a second time and says, well, Jazz is going to get you out of here. Jazz is going to body you.
I'd say
the footage is out.
Fuck you up. I can tell. Hey, I'm looking forward to that battle, though. I really can't say who's going to win, but, I'm definitely looking forward to that battle. 100%.
It's going to be a classic.
You are too? Is that correct to say?
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm glad Jazz outside. You have to remember, when I first challenged anybody, it was Jazz. Official just stepped to the plate and just said, hey, I've been bodying everybody. I'll body you. Jazz don't got to come outside for you. So I think that's why Jazz felt inclined to say, hey, all right, let's get it.
Well, welcome back outside.
It feels great outside. Yeah. I've had a great 2021.
Yes, you have.
Nice.
I like it out here.
I got a question already
we
before
like
we
having
even
you
begin
out
in.
here. That's a fact.
Yeah, you can't go.
Sorry.
Nah, she can't go. Question. Slim Diesel says, Gattas was too quiet on my expert opinion. Ask her if she drinks.
I actually stopped drinking, so that's probably why. I was probably the only person there that wasn't drinking. So
It's all right.
plus, I was listening to those guys debate. It was pretty funny listening to them say Lil Baby is the best rapper in 2021. I know, that's what I said. No disrespect to him, but I was shocked because I'm sitting with Skyzoo, Mickey Fax, Math Hoffa, Direct, and I understand, his success and everything, but it was just, I was just taken back, like, wow,
I hear you.
it's a different place.
Yeah. If you were drinking, that's where let me put this down real quick, because I don't want whatever they got to got me thinking like that. Nonetheless.
Nah.
Who's your top five rappers right now? Not dead or alive, just right now.
I don't know five.
Yeah, that's a hard question. Right now, though, it's still, my five really haven't changed much. It's always been Jay. It's always been Kendrick. It's always been Cole. It's always been Nas. It's probably just a couple of new guys that have come in and, like, wowed me. Like the JIDs, the IDKs, like, that I just have started listening to. But I like people that know how to rap, man.
I could tell just by your top. That's a fact.
You got a top five right now?
Right now? No, I don't listen to a lot of these motherfuckers right now.
Yeah, nah,
But Jay always...
It's a lot of music, man.
Yeah,
some of these people who are viral and stuff I've never even heard before.
Right.
That's a good question. Your top five right now. I'm gonna take some time to think about that. Post the win, first and foremost, how are you doing?
I feel good, man. It hasn't really felt like a break because stepping off that stage, immediately I'm preparing for the next battle. Like, it's already basically, you're standing there with the person and the owners of the league who are all like, okay, great. Well, now that that's done, let's moving forward. So it wasn't really no time to just sit back and be like, oh yeah. It's like, nope, here we go again.
On to the next one. Gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha. So what's been the feedback that you've actually gotten from people regarding this?
Honestly, this whole year, and I don't really listen to too much of it, but I hear, honestly, a lot of negative feedback. When I first came back with Caution, people said that wasn't enough. It was only one round. Then I did the RX that you just showed, and they said, oh, I don't know. I don't really like it. I don't like some of the subject matter. Also, I feel like some of the lines are dated. Then I battled Official, and they said, oh, well, you only won because she choked, and you were kind of too funny. It was caffeine. I don't know. So, it's always something. It's always something. That's why I make it my duty every time I go up on the stage to have a fucking ball for me, because trying to please the battle rap fans, as much as I love these guys, you're never going to be able to please them.
Right.
You battled Caution this year?
I did. All of these, unless I'm tripping.
No. 3 battles in 6 months?
Yeah, I want to say it was just like once every couple months. Yeah.
Comeback? That's crazy. I'm not even sure.
I don't think that was that.
Been heard of.
But the good thing about it is I don't even know. I know I've heard other names mentioned as far as, the Wody, but hey, it might be a new, contender up in there.
3 battles.
Open the
6
gates.
Months on a.
And we trying to get it to 4. Honestly, I'm really upset the caffeine battles aren't judged, because on King of the Dot, it's a record that you have that stays with you, like your statistics. Right. So, I don't have that on. You guys don't really value the caffeine vote. I guess maybe when it comes out on the app, maybe that'll be a more accurate.
I would think so. You want me to give you? I always use this example. When KCJ battled Swamp, can we all in this room say KCJ clearly 3-0'd him?
Count no.
Yeah, she definitely did.
800 and something people on the caffeine voted for him.
Well, South Carolina is.
That was just hatred for her.
Right, but it's like, come on now. If you want this to be right, then just be honest. So you're never gonna get an honest opinion from the fan vote.
Hear you.
I
You know what
agree.
mean? So
Understandable.
yeah, so it's always good to have judges.
It's a great way to look at that. Gotcha. Okay, so I think it was 2 this year. Light Skin Television, aka 2XL, said that you battled on Gates of the Garden in December. It was just released in January. Close enough, though.
Okay, close enough.
You're probably right. She's probably 100% right,
It's
honestly.
still within a 6-month span.
Yeah, no, it's still excellent.
Yeah, it still is.
Got you. I got you. All right, see, so at any time, you know, when I did look at the battle, I did feel like you were having fun, you know, as with many of your battles. You know what I'm saying? At any point in time, did you feel like, yo, I got this? You know what I'm saying? Like, she may be fucking up, she may have stumbled or choked, but I definitely know
I think in the
got
first,
this.
in the first, I think the first was my best round, and I think she finished. She actually got through her first, even with that material versus my first. She still didn't win that round. The second, people said she could have quite possibly won it if she didn't choke, but we could talk about coulda, woulda, everything. I could have scored 500 points in a game, but you know, we don't care. What actually happened was niggas didn't have their material, so that happened. And then my third, that was my funniest, jokiest round. So it's a love-hate thing. Everything is subjective. No one can walk up to me and definitively say, hey, even if she didn't choke, Gattas, you lost. They couldn't tell me that. Not me getting through my material and the quality of it and the versatility in it. I can't feel y'all on that, because you're trying to compare something of somebody doing one thing to somebody running circles around a court doing layups, dunks, fucking crossovers, goddamn 3-pointers. So you can't compare that to somebody who was just steadily doing a mid-range shot. It's no comparison to that. So when people try to do that in battle rap, it really irritates me, because in this battle rap culture, you can't be a one-trick pony. You got eventually everybody has to come around and do everything. Eventually they come around. You know what I mean? You have to know how to be. You have to be good at everything. So in that battle, I just didn't feel that way, that she was good at everything.
You definitely were.
Well, that was the goal.
And
I really wanted to have a little bit of everything. I want to have jokes, a little bit of flow. I wanted to have some punches in there, but I didn't just want it to be chain punching. That was my goal not to do. So if that was what anybody was expecting, or they wanted some of that from the RX battle, I definitely deliberately didn't do it.
I think I told you when I interviewed you after, the most impressive thing for me, and a lot of battle rappers cannot do that, is when the crowd reacts or something happens and you have to totally stop and then get right back into your bag. Some people just have regular, you know, straight flows, and they don't do all the extra shit that you do, and they can't get right back in their bag. But you have this whole entertainment factor, and it's like you never miss a beat. It's incredible. Yeah, it's not many battle rappers that could actually do that. So again, I want to commend you again on that, because that shows preparation at its highest fucking level. Anybody
Yo,
can
I
straight
truly
rap.
appreciate that you even notice that.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know if that's something the fans notice.
Yeah, anybody can rap, you know, for 4 minutes and just spit their bars. But can you run around that stage? Can you know, put all of the energy and the stoppage and start? It's incredible. So yeah, no matter what I say about Jazz, that you're battling Jazz.
Oh my goodness.
You were overly impressive to me, that battle. So shout out to you. I'll never ever let that die down. You were incredible.
Appreciate it. Yeah. A lot of people I see in the chat, a lot of people say that from my old performances, we're basically talking about the hustle performances that I was searching for reactions. And honestly, I don't know if it comes through or not, but I honestly don't need the crowd. I'm my own crowd. So one thing is for certain, I never am searching for crowd reaction, because I'm going to give it to myself if nobody gives it to me. So, because I know the layers that I put in, the hard work that I put into it. And I'm just so proud every time that I get to come on the stage and present my work. So I'm going all out. I don't care whether they cheer or not. And honestly, Caffeine was one of the most quiet settings I've been in. It was really quite uncomfortable, honestly.
I've interviewed a lot of people and asked about like when they, some people the performance comes after, but then I've talked to some people where as though they actually prepare their performance while they're preparing their bars. So is all of that off the hip, or is a lot of that like you practice a lot of that too when you practice your rounds?
You know what I noticed? That I don't practice it. I'm very loose with my delivery when I'm preparing for a battle. So I'm more stickler on knowing the material and being able to know my material, hop back in and out of it, switch rounds if I see fit. You feel me? But yeah, that is most important. The delivery has to come authentically. So like me running into her, acting like I was gonna tackle her. When I wrote that bar about niggas would never football player built bitch niggas would never tackle that. I didn't never picture myself actually tackling official, but in the moment, that's the energy. So yeah, I think people should let it happen authentically because the room will guide you into what they react and what they like. So if you try to rehearse that, I've heard people say that they don't like it. Like I heard fans say, yeah, he looked like he did the Glock. It was just too calculated. It looked like he was in the mirror. I was like, really? You know? I'm like, damn, I would think you would appreciate that, but no.
That's why I asked you, because it doesn't look like you can actually practice the shit you be doing.
I don't know. It's too sporadic.
Yeah.
I clown around too much. Like I even when I stopped, when I was like, I'm ashamed of you niggas because I said y'all want to have freaky sex with me and X, and I'm like, I didn't plan to do that, but I was looking at, I was like, you niggas really are out here trying to fuck this woman. Are y'all kidding me? So nah, let it be. Gotta let it be authentic, man. I let everything flow on the stage from what the energy the people give me.
Gotcha. Got good improv skills. You probably be real good at acting.
Hey, I guess that comes from the comedy part of it, man. Because I joke my ass off, man. If I didn't tell jokes, it wouldn't be me. Like I'm such a goofball in person, even with the ladies. You know, staying with them and getting to network with all of the new ladies coming up on Queen of the Ring. I'm just a big goofball. And they thought I was gonna be this dickhead, and I'm like, I'm really not. I'm really chill.
I'm gonna call Nick Cannon later on and see if we can get you on Wild 'N Out.
Feel me? Yeah, let me get on the wild style and roast some of them.
Yeah.
Question from Talk Your Shit Radio. I got a question. At what point in your career you felt, damn, I gotta step back, or have you felt you needed a break from battle rap?
The only time I felt like that was when I actually did, and that was after the Hustle battle. And it wasn't even because of the Hustle battle, because I loved that performance, had so much fun. It was actually because I was so disappointed in myself after the E Hart battle. I've never choked. It's one thing that people associate with me, like Unc said, preparation. And that shit just, it really like, I was like, are you kidding me? When it really counts in the ring with everybody there, and to choke, it's like, come on, man, you can't throw in the towel. So that just, I really wanted to go back into hibernation and be like, okay, let me make sure I'm doing everything I can to be the best I can.
Gotcha. See Cheddar in the chat too. What's up, Cheddar? At one point during the battle, I forget what the line was where she kind of stumbled, and you kind of assisted, by providing her with a little bit of assistance, remembering the bar. She was kind of like, don't do that. And you were like, I guess like I'm trying to help. At that point, were you really trying to help, or was it like, you fucking up? You know what I'm saying? Like what was going on?
Honestly, it wasn't me trying to help. It just like, sis, you've said this. It was like the same 3 words 6 times. I don't know what it was. I'm packing the 2. I'm packing the 2. I'm packing the 2. I'm like, okay, you ain't got it. Just jerseyed around. Let me get my shit off. Don't hold me up and the people. And I'm kind of upset that, and that's another thing I wasn't used to with the caffeine. Somebody getting a choke for the length of a round, walk to remember a round. I wasn't used to that. I honestly thought they was going to cut her off way before she even tried to get the second back because it was so fucking long, bruh. So I don't know. That was just a weird situation.
Gotcha. Got another question from RC. Ask Gattas, is there anything she's most worried about going against Jazz? And is it booked yet or nah?
Yeah, it's definitely booked, ready to go. Only thing I'm worried about with Jazz is that I know she's a calculated killer. So I just don't. I know for a fact that she's gonna use some old throwaway misfit dyke bars that she can copy and paste. Anything that she can savor from that, I'm sure. And I just don't know how she's going to get into trying to break my character down, because that seems to be her approach. And I'm pretty solid in the community. You know, I don't really, not really affiliated or associated with anything crazy. So I'm just interested to see what she cooks up.
Excellent. How did that feel, I guess, after the battle, where, you know what I'm saying, you were all doing like the post-battle interview, and she kind of walked up and was like, yo, like, you know, you did a good job, I won a battle. Like how did that feel, I guess, to get that, like, on the spot, like, yo, I challenge you, you know what I'm saying, or I want to, you know, battle?
I was actually shocked, honestly. I didn't think that she would come outside for anybody. Like I said, I thought that her and Misfit was really the thing that she was focused on. I didn't even think that I was in her, even though I was targeting the Bardashians, I didn't think that I was anything that she would consider. So I felt like, cool, now it's gonna be two vets going against each other. And I felt like, for me, I'm happy to get opponents like her in official, because people have debated my competition for so long, saying that I try to deliberately go against girls beneath my caliber and avoid the vets. So that's why I'm like, you know, when you mention officials and jazzes, I'm like, let's get it. It's not that I can't be selective, but these are girls that are vets in their own right as well. So I feel like it's a perfect matchup. I'd be crazy to say no if I'm calling myself active and outside.
Right. Not for nothing. Just commenting on what you just said too. I guess I find that a little strange, because a lot of the girls that you have battled are like names, you know, like you said, or were very popular or relevant at that point in time, where you just had RX, you had Caution in the past, you've had Shayna, you've had Hustle, you had Hart, you had QB, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, 40 had taken place. You're not battling like, you know, Kima from down the street, you know what I'm saying, that nobody knows. Like, you're battling names. So I'm surprised that people would actually, you know what I'm saying, even say that.
I think maybe not so much that the people that I battled weren't talented, because I think we know that, we've seen their work. I think it's more so of avoiding the people that are from my era as well. You know what I mean? So people don't really value the Looney Divine. Like, all those ones you named, I can name you a little too. They don't value the Looney Divines, the Amy Millers, you feel me? Just because they feel like, Gattas was just picking on those girls. That was supposed to end. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just like that.
Gotcha.
RC says, tell Gattas she knows Couture is the real threat to battle.
I don't think that Couture is a threat, but I also don't think that anybody wants to see me versus her either. So it's never been requested. That's no shade or slight to her. I just think that I've heard her name in the midst with versus other women, and no, never mentioned like saying that, oh, we want to see that. That's a great matchup. So I don't think that we're on each other's radar, to be honest.
Can I ask you this?
What?
Again, because your style is so crazy, right? Like, is there a certain amount of time you need for preparation? And answer that, and then let me know, what is the shortest amount of time you had to prepare for a battle?
So the shortest amount of time I had probably was like a week. And then you said my memorization process. So I probably take like a round per day. So it'll take me a good 3 days. And then I like to have that fourth day just so I can go through the first, second, and third in any order, just to make sure I really got it.
No, not the memorization, just how much time, like if somebody called you today, how much time would you need for them to book the battle?
Just a couple weeks. 2 weeks is cool.
3 weeks.
I don't feel comfortable doing nothing under 2 weeks. Real comfortable is like a month. Anything over a month is just you giving me money at this point.
Wow.
But that's why I was so interested. I think when we talked at the event, I'm so interested in the tournament aspect because that 2-week turnaround is a lot for a lot of people. But I really feel like that would just be another side of my skill that I want to introduce to everybody, for everyone to be once again amazed at some shit I told you I could do anyway. Oh my God, Gattas, she could do this every 2 weeks. She could, yeah, I can. Quality material.
I would love to see you be a part of it, the tournament, and I would love for them to do a all-female tournament. I would love to see it.
I'm not opposed to that. They have integrated the females in the regular one, so an all-female one might be refreshing.
Yeah, different. You know what I mean? Like they've done the rookies at one point, and then they did top tier. So the mix-up will be good. Now you could throw in the all-female, and that's a real test for a lot of females with that 2-week prep. Yeah.
Yep. And even for the ones that can memorize, like I said, it's the test of the quality of material that you're getting too. Yeah. So I like that idea as well.
For the longest time, I feel like we're doing this show. I've always stated, one battle that I wanted to see was Gattas versus Jazz. I've always kind of said that, throughout the duration of this show. And I'm like, I don't know what it is, maybe because I know I'm not going to hear all that, my gun and the I'm not going to hear all that. So when
you definitely will though. What you mean?
Nah, but I'm just saying to whereas with others, that's all I hear. I feel like I'm going to get a lot more than that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just going to hear, my gun, my pistol, my gun.
That's a fact. Like, very creative writer.
my gun. But nonetheless, I'm super ecstatic that this battle is happening. Now my question is, when she came up to you, she was like, you did good. I want to battle. If you had not done good, and if you had fucked up or anything like that, do you think she would have wanted to battle you at that point?
No, I don't. If Official would have clearly won that battle, I don't think she would have wanted to. But at the same time, she might have, because I had so many jabs at her, she might have still done it just to prove a point of, this will be a easy win, or you know what I mean? It's already in my favor. So honestly, I can't say.
Gotcha. Because I know some people have stated, that they felt like it was. Some people felt that it was planned. Some people felt that it was strategic. Some people felt like, the league had something to do with that. Like, go over there. You know what I'm saying? Set this.
No, that was all
organic, all like
sporadic. I had no idea that. I mean, granted, I wrote all of those lines for her. So my plan, I don't like the Bardashians. My goal is to knock all 3 of them off. So it didn't matter whether it was Jazz or Casey. I wanted to get one of them mad. Casey already dissed me as well on the track, so I knew I wasn't one of her favorites. But Jazz didn't really speak much about it. She's very nonchalant. So I really wanted to make, some punches at her. I wanted to take some jabs just because, take some shots at Jazz just so she knew, like, I really don't like your clique. And I really want to battle each and every one of you.
Gotcha. Now, you said that this battle, no date has been set yet, correct?
No.
Gotcha. So I know, one of the things that Ra, as per E Hart, who's one of Jazz's cheerleaders, shout out to E Hart. But I know that Ra always says, with Jazz, she won't take a battle with less than 30 days prep because she wants to, be a perfectionist in terms of material, prepping, so on and so forth. Are you worried, you know what I'm saying, that this Jazz, who's probably been sitting on something for a while, like you said, who may have had throwaways from a potential couture battle or a potential misfit battle, is really coming to knock your fucking head off?
No, I'm not at all shaken. I'm just not. I know that she will have good material. Jazz is gonna have some good calculated bars, but I'm more interested in seeing, has the delivery evolved? How are you going to adjust your style for somebody as animated as me? Am I even going to be that animated? How am I even going to rap? honestly, we should be interviewing Jazz because she has more to worry about than me. You know, I'm just being real with you. I'm a chameleon, and I think my superpower in battle rap is being able to alter how I rap and approach each battle. So when I go up to battle somebody like Official, I can construct 3 rounds that is everything that I know you can't do. Just and you're going to do what you always do, 4-bar punch setups. And exactly as I predicted. You know what I mean? Whereas I don't know what you could have predicted about me, but hell, I was rapping all over the fucking place. And then with RX, what if RX was gonna predict I was gonna be a joker? I joked not at all really in that battle. That battle, I just wanted to bar. So if RX would have came under the and she also wrote like I was gonna be hyping myself up in the RX battle. I deliberately didn't because that's how she said, yeah, that's the shit you do. Oh, what's up, man? So I just feel like being able to alter my attack is so dope, man, because you don't know what you're gonna get. You have no idea. I'm not always, if you look at my game tapes, everything is different. When I battled Bonnie, I was talking to Toronto. I wasn't rah, Bonnie, because Bonnie isn't that type of rapper. You can't bully somebody who's laid back. You look kind of crazy.
Right.
So, yeah, it's gonna be fun. I honestly haven't started writing or anything, brainstorming at all. So Jazz, I'm truly scared for you because I don't even know what type of crazy shit I'm about to come up with. But no, it's about to be some fire. It's about to be lit.
This is one, like I said, I'm definitely excited for. I've always wanted to see it, and I'm so glad that, you know, when it happened, I was just like, finally. So
I agree, finally.
Yeah. Do you feel like, you know, granted, you now have the experience with the caffeine setting, and Jazz doesn't. But, you know, some kind of feel like when it comes to said URL crowd, you know what I'm saying, Jazz, you know, is more of the experienced person over you. Do you feel like the underdog kind of going into this?
The underdog going into the caffeine setting?
Into the Jazz, into this battle with Jazz.
Underdog how? I was here before Jazz, and I'm gonna be here when she stops rapping for 10 years again. What do y'all mean?
You know what it is, because a lot of the it's weird because A, you have a lot of new fans, and B, you have a lot of hardcore fans. So I know looking at the polls prior to the official battle, you know, people were like, you know what I'm saying, like you got underestimated.
Say the numbers. 19% of people said I would lose. 81% said Official would 3-0 me. That's what y'all said. I was the underdog in that battle, yes. After that performance and after the app drive, do I think I'm going to be an underdog? No. I think it's gonna add to my value. And I think after the Jazz battle, if I do what I know I can do, I think everybody is going to be looking at me in a different light. And after that battle, I won't be interested in battling anyone other than KCJ or a guy. I have no interest in females after this Bardashian fiasco.
Wow.
Do you think they had her winning that high percentage because of your hiatus?
No, I think that they underestimated me, and I honestly didn't expect that from her either, though. I did think that I thought I was going to be her redemption battle from a few bad showings. So I thought she was going to take all of that anger from the Cortez and the Tay Rock, the Arsenal, and I thought she was going to take it out on me, honestly.
So you said no new women after this. So like you said, your goal is to kind of kill the Bardashians, but no other girl. Like, even if the money is right, you know, and they throw another name at you, another female, because, you know, I've heard a couple of females kind of, you know, downplay, or, you know, what has Gattas done lately, and, you know, that kind of talk. And so even if the money is right, there's like no other women that you feel like, yeah, you know, we can get it in.
I'm not at all interested. You know, I really want to battle K-Shine, even though he dubbed me. And I really want to battle, now that Rock said he would battle me, I really would want to battle Tay Rock. The women, I'm excited to battle these guys. These guys are top pins. So, I want to see what I'm ready to get back into that. I've been battling strictly females for a minute,
Right.
and I started out battling guys.
Right.
You know, so I don't want them to feel like, oh, I can't battle dudes anymore.
Right. And I, for what it's worth too, I kind of feel like because of your history with battling men, I feel like a lot of the times when battles are set up when they're intergender, I think a lot of the times the men, when they come to battle the women, they may not take it as seriously. It might just be, I want to fuck her, so I'm going to let her win, or I'm going to let her get the look, or whatever it may be. They ain't pay me enough. I'm doing this as a favor to the league. So I feel like a lot of times we don't get that male at, the same level that we would have gotten him at had he battled a male. But I kind of feel like there are certain women, you being one of them, if you are going to battle a male, you know what I'm saying, they are going to kind of come in there and they're going to respect who you are and your pen, and they're going to come and bring their A game as well.
I think so. Honestly, after the last Kings vs. Queens event, I really don't think any of the guys are sleeping on the girls anymore. They see top guys getting smoked, and it's like, sheesh, it's undeniable. For real. Like, it is no slacking, because you would get A-verbed out here, man.
So you said Kayshawn dubbed your challenge?
I think he said put some more work in or something. I don't know. I didn't see the tweet. I think I just saw like somebody retweeted, but yeah, I think he expressed he has no interest. I think he's like booked for a bunch of battles to the end of the year probably, but I feel like he's the best, so I'm gonna kick the bear. And you gonna see me. I mean, you on caffeine, I'm on caffeine. You gonna see me time and time again, homie.
Other than the 2-on-2, if I'm correct, Sean hasn't battled female. Other than 2-on-2 with Bonnie and 40, I don't think he
battled hard.
Oh shit.
Hard.
Kings vs. Queens, remember?
I don't want to remember that, I guess.
None of us do. I have to avenge my sister too.
Right. Yeah, that's what you said too when we chopped it up too. So yeah. So how does that make you feel that he says you have to put in some more work? Do you agree with that or?
No, but it's understandable. Everybody isn't familiar with your catalog, especially when you speak about guys that have tenure at URL. Like he's one of the URL vets. You know what I'm saying? And they feel as though to them you are as good as the work you put in on URL. So if you look at my career from that perspective, I haven't done much work. I just did 2 battles. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't shit.
Right.
That's understandable. I know they feel like URL is the NBA, you gotta do whatever. So I'm booked. So he'll see me again, and we'll see if that's enough work to come and sweep him too.
Well, if it helps any, I don't think you need any more time for anybody. I agree. You put in enough work throughout your career, and battle guys and battle girls. You know what I mean? So I don't think, and then this return you've been on, it's been incredible. So it's like I don't think you should be denied anybody. So
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I wish that was and it's so crazy because even for him saying no, like I said, a bunch of top tier guys was like, yo, came out the woodwork. None of them was like, I'll battle Gattas. Fuck it. I'll battle Gattas. I feel like I could beat her. So it's like, yeah, and I'm still open to all these guys are top 10, bro. I just saw A Ward battle K Profit at the Queen of the Ring event. So these guys is outside. So I'm down. He was just my top pick because I actually enjoy watching him and I love all his battles, but anybody can get it.
Or maybe if you get one of those other top 10s and you do them dirty or do good enough, then maybe Kayshawn would be like, okay, we can work now. So.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it go.
I'm gonna put it out there again. I've said it before. Another battle that I've wanted to see, Gattas versus Charlie Clips. I'm just putting it out there. It's another battle I want to see. So I'm just gonna put it out into the atmosphere.
Yeah, I like Clips. He might be the only person that might be funny as me.
Yeah, that would be a fun ass battle, man. Question from. If I'm saying it right, I don't know if it's pound or hashtag 7 sounds. My fault, but I know it's definitely 7 sounds. Hopefully it's not 7 Seven sounds. Gattas, can you explain why your return on Watch the Throne 3 didn't happen with the 40 versus Couture card? What have you been up to work-wise?
Watch the Throne 3 didn't happen, just was business. Just stuff didn't get done in the background. And I'm not one of the battle rappers that feels inclined to battle all the time. So I don't harass, people for the paperwork and stuff. I'm not. Yo, I really do this shit for fun, y'all. Y'all have to know. This isn't my job. I'm having as much fun as it looks like up there. I'm having, honestly, this is not a job for me. And some of my peers is a job. So that was just background paperwork, stuff not being done. And then work-wise, man, I just been working on music with some of my favorite battlers and just trying to figure out what else I want to try on this return. Like, I've never done an RBE stage. I'm talking to ARP. I think he has some good ideas. So I think us with some guy competitors. So I think that would be a good move. And I'm just looking to expand, man. Touch as many stages as possible.
And go ahead.
No, I was just say shout out to you for that. Work, baby, work.
Facts, man. I always have been one to go to a lot of stages and not be just stationed in one league. So, and shout out to Dre Dennis and Gates of the Garden for letting me come out and bless that, because that was another checklist I really wanted to get on his platform. So, yeah, work-wise, man, I'm just trying to expand. Like A Ward, he everywhere.
You and A Ward might be a dope battle too.
Yeah, I like A Ward, man. He might be he might be the best right now. He's on a warpath. It's the freestyle rebuttals, man. And his pen is just so good. But I would still make fun of him. You saw Mac Myron successfully do it.
Mac Myron.
Man, so funny. Shout out to Mac. He's the funniest, man.
Hey, and just for the record, shout out to Light Skin Television doing his homework over there. It was actually October when you battled Caution.
Oh, so he got all of the facts.
Yeah, it was October 18th, he said, on Gates.
Got you. And then it was January 10th for RA.
Right. So, but still, to have those 3 battles in that short span time, I'm still not going to take that away from you. Incredible.
We're going to put more on the map. It's more work to be done and a lot of shots to be fired.
And you know what? I like the build-up. I like Caution, then RX, then, Official, and then Jazz. I like it.
Me too. Gives it a story. I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
A build-up.
Yeah, not everybody can have something like that occur in their career. Some people just have to take what's given to them, and it's not always the right thing. You know what I mean? It's just like they gotta just take it. But yours actually is looking good. Your comeback's looking good.
I know, and I got to do it twice. So it happened it's so funny because it happened the exact same way. I was battling on Grind Time, I went to King of the Dot, and then I finally did Queen of the Ring, then URL. Same way here. I came back, did Gates, King of the Dot, finally back to Queen of the Ring. I guess URL is kind of like 1 now. So that was 2 and 1. So it worked out twice in my career.
Then after RBE, then that's it. Like, what else can you do?
Yeah, man, that would be the ultimate. And with the world being open again, I feel like, and him throwing events in my backyard because I'm living in Atlanta, I just feel like it would be dope to be able to be involved with, his movement he got going on.
So can we talk about Max Out too? Are you gonna be there?
I'm thinking about. It's gonna be a battle rap weekend. Yeah, I wanted to try to hit Max Out and Bullpen.
And the Bullpen got the next day. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. So we might. I'll see you out there then. You coming out?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're gonna be in the city. Yeah. You'll see me. I'm a battle rap supporting this weekend. I'll be able to be a fan watching everybody else have anxiety, so it'll feel good.
Do you have anxiety before the battles?
You know what? Usually I do, but this official battle was the first time that I was actually calm. And I think it's just because I'm like in a healthier place lifestyle wise.
Nice.
Well, you know, we went
So-
for that long morning walk.
Yeah, I had Rye out there walking a mile, but that shit really helps clear your mind,
Actually, it
man.
was 3 miles. I think somebody did the calculation. It was like 3 miles. We was walking that one, and again, your energy was just calm and serene. It was like you just talking your shit. Like, yeah, you gonna see, you gonna see, you gonna see, you gonna see. And
I love feeling and being prepared. So since that's one thing that I can control, I honestly try to take full control of it.
shout out to Maisha.
Yeah, nails.
Appreciate you.
You say your lifestyle changed. Like, what has changed? I guess in regards to like your lifestyle.
Man, after quarantine, I got a little fat, so I was like, I had to lose like 20 pounds, and just with changing my diet and walking like 10 miles a day, man, I really was able to get back to a healthier place.
Nice.
And it helped me clear my mind too, your mental. I didn't realize how connected they were, but yeah. And that's honestly what made me want to really come back to battle rap and really just take it head on, because I always felt like I contributed so much and I wasn't really recognized in the best light, especially from the females.
Yes,
so it was
talk
important
that
for me to
shit.
come back this second era and really say, hey, I'm the first female battle rapper of this era. Literally, there were no females rapping on the internet. Prior to me, it was just Luck and fucking Remy. And y'all have to respect the fact that I did that, came back, did the grind time being the only female when there was no female competition. And then I'm still here in 2021 laying you bitches out. Something has to be said for this.
Facts.
I feel like battle rappers that can evolve with the times have to be cherished, bro. When you can have people like Rex come back and be as perfect as he's always been, it has to be said. That has to mean something, because he was literally one of the people we were watching on a corner in New York rapping. You feel me? So I think that's taken for granted, and I just really want to change that narrative and just. We have a lot of our pioneers and legends and our Mount Rushmore people that are still out here in the field with us, and we don't treat them like that, and it's crazy to me. I understand it's all sport and everything, but you're never gonna not catching me pay. You're never gonna catch me not paying homage to a Lady Luck or a Babs Bunny, knowing that if it wasn't for these ladies, I wouldn't have seen women at that level battle rap.
I think that's a lot of, especially with this new generation, I think some of them are just stupid, and that's why I always say, when people,
yes.
Yeah, when people would pop shit and they'd be like, well, Gattas, who is Gattas? I'm like, you and I've always said, Gattas is a fucking legend. Like, you clearly don't know, your history. You got to do your homework, that sort of thing. So one of the great things, especially with you doing the caffeine thing now, is I remember reading some of the comments, and I think this might have been on Twitter or something like that, but and I love seeing these comments where somebody's like, yo, this is my first time seeing Young Gattas, and I got to go back and look up all her other shit. To me, that's one of the greatest things, about this.
That's the best compliment.
Yeah, that they're willing to go back to do their homework and their research and things like that. And one of the great things about you, when you go back and do your homework, and you've been in this for some time, granted, when you go back and you look at like the QB battle or things like that, it's a baby face, but you still look good. You know what I'm saying? You still look the same. You know what I'm saying? That a lot of people can't say that. You know what I'm saying? Let alone what they say, facts is facts. But nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? You got to give a person, you're taking care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Which is not
that's appreciated.
Yeah.
I see now it's funny because now that's a thing. Like, as far as battle rappers having images, it's so funny. Now that's a thing. And now they're like paying more attention to what they look like on camera. And even with the ladies, I'm like, oh, this is new. Because back in my day, you had to just dress yourself and show up.
Right.
You're
Hope for the best.
You're a brand now. it has definitely changed, and a lot of people are understanding that, and they're taking notice of that they are a brand, and they're trying to sell their brand opposed to just these raps that y'all actually put together. So, and then the other thing is, shout out to battle rap because it has grown over the years since you first started. So we do have a lot of people that don't know who Young Gattas is. You got a lot of people that don't know who Rex is. You know what I mean? Because they're new, which is dope. But like he said earlier, when you hear a fan say, "Oh, I'm gonna go back and watch it," those are the people I appreciate, because you have a lot of new fans that refuse to go back and do their history. The same thing with a lot of these rappers today. They don't respect,
Definitely.
you know, the Rakims and
Definitely.
the Big Daddy Kanes, because they don't care.
Yeah. The
That's
singers
a
too.
fact.
Yeah. So when you have people that can say, "I'm gonna go back and do my due diligence and check that history," that's the part of the culture I love.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I agree.
Speaking on when you said, you know, I guess nowadays the whole image thing, you know what I'm saying, which is a little different from when you actually kind of first started. When you first started, were contracts a thing at that point, or not really?
Not really. Not at honestly. In the beginning, we weren't even getting paid. We're just gonna be blunt. If you were, it was some shady amount cash, like $50, $100. But no, it wasn't. Their contracts came later in the game, way later.
Is your inner, well, how does it feel now that you're not getting $100, $200? Like now you're actually getting paid to do what you were doing early on for nothing. You know.
That's true.
How does that feel?
That feels amazing, man, to see how, you know, we've grown and just the culture has become more mainstream for people like Twerk, and just to see other battle rappers have billboards out in LA and New York. That's crazy. And it's inspiring. And it's like things that we always saw could happen with battle rap, but we never knew when or how long it would take. So to be here, to be active and involved in it as these changes have happened, it just feels amazing, man. And I still feel like there's no ceiling.
We overcharging niggas for what they did to Gattas.
Facts. Big facts.
That's the remix. No, but that's pretty dope. Like I say, that battle rap has got to that era where people are getting paid, and a lot of people are living off of battle rap checks. You know, and that's just
comfortably living.
Yeah, so fire.
I think the goal, or one of the things to achieve with that, and granted, they're only, I feel like, I don't want to say a handful, but they're not, I don't know how many men, but you have more men who can battle once or twice a year and kind of live that out. So the goal, you know, hopefully with the women, is we can get some women up there where they can take, you know what I'm saying, a battle or 2 or 3 and be able to, you know what I'm saying, live it out.
Ride that out for the year.
Right.
I agree. I would love to close that pay gap. I feel like avenues like, you know, RBE and King of the Dot and Caffeine are definitely trying. They are not at all skimping out on us. You know what I mean? Like Unc said, they definitely are paying a lot more than $100, $200. So we're definitely loving that new aspect of the business. But they do have to close that gap, because to see people like Cassidy be getting $50,000 for 10 minutes of his life. Granted, we know he's platinum plaque award-winning artist, but you have to, for the people that have been putting work in the battle rap community specifically, it's crazy to me that they're willing to put that type of money outside, but not for us. And I hate, that's the only aspect I hate. They're willing to pay big bucks to have a commercial rapper come in to our world, but y'all don't want to keep that money. What's wrong with giving that to top tier guys that have been putting work for years?
That's a great ass point. Because again, even with females, like a lot of y'all are better than the guys. You know, a lot of y'all are better than these top tier guys. We know this. It's happened. We've seen the battles and we've seen these guys lose against females. But yet and still, I'm sure, you know, the guys paycheck when they're battling y'all is not the same as what So I understand.
Yeah, I definitely it probably definitely is still a big difference, and I think that one of the ways that we can try to close that is hopefully with more intergender things, showing that the women can perform at the same level. Battle rap isn't a physical thing, so luckily for us, that doesn't give us any type of disadvantage. So I don't see any issue with allowing us to prove that. It's okay and fine for you to think that, oh well, girl may not be worth as much, but if they come and prove that they are, pay what they owe, pay what you owe, man. And I think we're rapping at like you said at or a higher level than most of the guys, man. The girls are putting in work.
I watch a lot of older movies, and I'm always seeing not only just the movies, but history itself has always proven that, like, women were always getting paid less for a man when a man does the same job. Mm-hmm. And I didn't understand it, but I kind of got it back then. But it's like now we're in 2021, and I know, females are out here fighting heavy, for quote unquote equal rights, So I say the same for a lot of y'all in battle rap, man. If they get 50, y'all should get 52.
I definitely agree with that, man. I think that is coming sooner than later, though, with the new competition, with the new level of talent that they found. Like, the way that the new girls are rapping, it's not needed to be coached. They already are kind of coming in with the skill sets. Like, when I'm watching girls like Yoshi and Prestavia and Tia S, I'm like, these girls pretty much, they're packaged ready to, let's go ahead and we're ready to go. What work we have, like, I don't like feeling like, I don't like the idea of people saying you got to put in more work. If you prove your talent, you prove it, man. Why are you making that face? You don't agree with me? He said, wait a minute, those girls ain't good. What? I think those girls are really good, man. And I feel like a lot of newer girls that I'm being introduced to are rapping way better than I remember girls just rhyming gossip and it just not being interesting. It's a whole new world.
I hear you. So when you see things, and I don't know all the details or specifics, but I guess kind of going through the rumor mill or whatever was that Misfit, with the jazz battle wanted a certain amount and they weren't, going to give her that. So the battle's not going to happen. Are you like in support of that, or is it like, yeah?
I mean, yeah, I'm in support of it because I want to see Misfit come back. She's one of my friends, man. She's a fellow vet, put her work in. It's a long storyline behind her and Jazz that everybody wanted to see. Mm-hmm. So, and, even though I'm on this Bardashian, I'm on this fucking Renegade, that doesn't change the fact that they've been building that for months. It's been this ongoing feud, and if they can make that happen, I think they should, man. I don't want to be in the way of that. I don't want to be her stand-in dyke for her battle because she couldn't battle Misfit.
The stand-in dyke. Hilarious.
I'm just saying, because I do think she's gonna use those throwaways, man. If she got some type of bars that's about that, come on, man. Why, she'd be crazy not to use them and flip them. But yeah, they need to make that happen. If it's some type of discrepancy about, what she's worth, of course, I don't want her to compromise that. But if she can negotiate anything, I think they should try to make that happen because it's everybody wants. Man, RBE even put in. They're like, hey, we'll take that battle if nobody else will. So it's a demand. It's not a threat to me. I haven't battled a lot of the girls, so like I said, I'll take Casey. She can have Jazz.
Gotcha. I want to ask you, like, what do you do to prove to a league your worth? So if they offer you $500, like, how do you negotiate that and prove to them, like, nah, I'm worth 5,000 or 10,000 or 20,000? Like, what does
your EPK, your catalog should prove that. You should have the numbers and the statistics to say, hey, man, I average so and so. This is the revenue I brought to this stream. This is, this is the viewership that I receive. And I think that's one of the reasons, I think that's one of the struggles my verse is going through, because she's expressing her worth and they know that it's her worth. And that's where it's like, okay, so now what? They're not willing to pay it. It's fucked up for somebody to say, we understand why you want to be paid that much and you're worth that much, but we still don't want to pay you that much. So, yeah, man, you should be able to have the stats to prove it, but sometimes it's not, you can't come to an agreement, and it is what it is.
I can,
because everybody's not gonna pay you what you feel like you're worth all the time, unfortunately.
Right. I do know as a business owner that it's rough. You know what I mean? Because when you put money into something, you want to make that money back. But it's hard in battle rap, right? Like maybe you got 1 million views on YouTube, but maybe only 10 people came to the venue to see you. So the venue money and the YouTube money is different type of money. You know what I mean? So it's like that return, it's hard. I bet for a league, it's hard to figure out, how do I get my money back if I pay Gattas $50,000? Like, how do I get it back? Like, where am I getting it back from? You know what I mean? So I get that,
That's
but
a fact.
at the same time, people want to be paid for the job that they do. So it's tricky.
I agree. But I will say that we are getting closer to a happy medium between the leagues and the battlers now. So that's a good thing.
No, hey, I want to say this. We got to wrap this up. I know you got things to do. What's important for me is that this was a dope-ass interview. And I do dope interviews all the time. But for
every time we
reason,
link.
Yeah, this was a good interview. Yeah. I think people in the chat noticed it too. So shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you.
Thank you guys. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to Nomad. You guys will always treat me good. I even said I wasn't doing no more interviews, and y'all said nope. We still reaching. Yo, I probably have told you like 10 times. Nope, I ain't doing no more interviews. And then I had to take it back. I had to come back and chop it up with y'all, man.
You blessed me with the interview after the battle. You blessed me with the exclusive of you and Jazz, and then you blessed us again by coming on the Queens of Battle Rap show.
Always. And we gonna link again when I battle Jazz. I'm gonna come out. I'm not going to talk to you before the battle, and afterwards, you know how to come. You know how to address me, man. Come on, man.
Nah, not for nothing. To be honest, with even reaching out, I always say, in some ways, the channel itself sells itself. You know what I'm saying? That's more than half the battle with me trying to recruit women to kind of, come on this show. And, every woman that I've reached out to, has everybody responded? No. You know what I'm saying? Nobody has cursed me out. I've been blocked, things like that. But I haven't been blocked on my accord. It's, whatever. But nonetheless, with you, you know what I'm saying, in my opinion, being who you are, and like you said, you being a chill, goofy person, so on and so forth, you know what I'm saying, it's always and it's definitely appreciated that you would take the time to do this. So as always, it's all love, you know what I'm saying, thank you sincerely from the bottom of the heart.
I love that. I can't wait to chop it up with y'all again. Hopefully, we won't be having a sad discussion about how I lost and what I need to work on. We'll be toasting to another victory. So I'm excited, man, and always good vibes every time we link up. Until next time.
Gotcha. Thanks, Gattas. Thank you.
All right.
Much.
Actually about to say much love, but it cut, but that's cool. Nah, and thank y'all in the chat. A lot of y'all had actually good questions. Some people had comments. Fucking Slim Diesel said something when I said something about Kima. He said Kima down the street got hands or something. Sometimes it's the comments. I'm reading the comments and I'm paying attention to the artists as well. So I've seen certain questions. I've seen AORL who was shorty that wanted the shout out? And I, Maisha said, give me 100. Said, go in your pocket, and make it happen. I ain't mad at that. Shout out to Charisma as well. Charisma, definitely got to get you, back up here. I know you definitely have a battle coming up, and it's great to see you, come back as well. Got to pick your brain and see what's been going on with you. I'm trying to go through all the chat dialogue. And one thing that I actually stated earlier, too, I'm going to begin promoting earlier. Sometimes it's just a matter of, like, I may not lock in with the person immediately. Sometimes I'm a last minute person. So although the show was done on Wednesdays, I ain't gonna front. I might hit a person up on like a Monday or Tuesday, just kind of depending on if I've seen something with them or if, they got something to promote, et cetera, et cetera. Whenever I have a guest on the show, you can always send an email to queensofbattlerap@gmail.com. I'm not trying to plug that, but just in case if I, for a person who, we shoot live on Wednesday, 7 p.m. If you're a person on Wednesdays, you're not available, or Thursday, or whatever it may be, but you definitely want to get this question asked. It's just a great way to make sure that I ask your question to said artist on air. Definitely. Yeah, that was it for that. The ones who, like I said, were in the chat, who I always see often, Twiz the Wiz Kid, Pretty Dom the Wordsmith, my first time actually seeing you. You had some dialogue too. Some of y'all, like I said, these comments are just fucking hilarious. All right, I'm just trying to make sure that I read everything, but nonetheless, it's always appreciated. What I like to do as well, while I have y'all in here, I'm a firm believer, and if somebody's gonna watch, Speak It Into Existence. As always, give me some more battles that you would like to see take place in the near future. I'm big on kind of, I'm not big on it in general, but I like to put things out into the atmosphere where others can kind of hear it. So some battles that y'all actually want to see. Simple Foreign, I need to know what you do. You wanted a shout out very badly. I need to know what you do. I need to know what your talent is. I need to know what your skill is. I need to know why you wanted me to say your name. I need all of that. So we'll definitely chat, but I said your name, Simple Foreign, from Michigan, or I think she said Detroit, which is in Michigan, but Simple fucking Foreign. And I'm saying that with love. I'm not saying that as a diss, but I shouted you out. I gave you what you wanted. Can't say I don't deliver. AORL, always appreciate, you tuning in as well. Coffee versus Couture, says AORL. Okay. Save Money says Fendi versus E Hart. I never thought about that one. I've heard people say AORL Coffee versus Couture. Why that one? Save Money. I've never thought about Fendi versus E Hart. E Hart, I think, is one who's definitely like, as long as that bag is right, she will definitely take the battle. So, we can definitely see that one happening. Truly and Truly, My Verse versus Miss Hustle. I'm not mad at that either. I feel like it was supposed to take place some time ago. I would definitely love to see My Verse kind of make her return. I wouldn't be mad if it is versus a Miss Hustle. I have one My Verse interview. I'm still copping pleased to do another My Verse interview. So we're looking to kind of making that happen in the near future. Let's see. Miss Mo, we're Don Lady. Don Lady, last I checked, Miss Mo is actually doing music. I don't know the name of her newest project, but I feel like she was doing a video not too long ago. Yeah, but I know she's doing music. I do like her track. Well, Red Band's track featuring Don Lady, Active. I really like that track. And if I'm not mistaken, Gattas and Red Band's actually also have a track together. I think they have a video that was just released. Give me 1 second, I'll go into that. The name of the video is Slide. It's Gattas featuring Red Bands. It's gonna be it drops 7/9. So what's today? Wednesday. So it's gonna be dropping on Friday. The track is called Slide. More than likely, it's already available on streaming platforms, or it will be. She has a couple of tracks on the streaming platform, Gattas, that I've actually downloaded that were, I like. Sad thing with Red Bands too. She takes her music video career kind of seriously, and I appreciate that. Especially for a person who doesn't really rock with a lot of videos now. Let me go up. I just saw another My Verse one. Mikhail Bell for My Verse versus Jazz. I'm not mad at that one either. It's not too many battles I wouldn't watch. AORL, Robin Rhymes versus Yoshi G. Be a nice little short battle. No disrespect to the vertically challenged people. I'm one of those myself, but I'm not mad at that. Michael Roebuck, as Debo wears Torture. Torture, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be battling on the She Goes Hard card, which is at the end of the month. I can't remember if she's on day 1 or day 2. But one of the things that I did announce is that there is a She Go Hard event. You'll be able to see a few ladies. That's the great thing about this show, too. A few ladies that were in the chat have battles coming up. Cheddar was on the show last week. Cheddar has a battle coming up versus Cashflow Rizzy, and she's also involved in the Queen of the Ring Royal Rumble as well. In addition to that, Charisma is going to be on the She Goes Hard card as well. Let me see. Charisma is going to be battling China August 1st, private event. So you'll be seeing her there. And Torture will be battling Flawless August 1st as well. It's a lot of Midwest, China, Flawless, and Cheddar. Shout out to them. I'm from Detroit. I rap. I write my own music. Been watching battles for the last 4 years and making classics in my bathroom. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Let's get out that bathroom and put it into the atmosphere. We'll definitely, if that's your name, we'll definitely look up some of your stuff and see what you got going on. Ayoral, Unique Fatal versus, I was saying Prestavia, but I think it's Prestavia. Latavia reminds me of, but Unique Fatal, I'm a huge fan of Unique Fatal. She had her return battle versus China. I hate that she walked away, but she does a bunch of good culinary kind of treats. I'm a sweets fanatic, or I used to be. I feel like I'm no longer that way, but would love to taste some of her sweets. And that sounds a certain way, but I'm talking about, her culinary shit. Mulatto versus Prestavia. Not mad at that either. Who just said that? AORL once again with another one. Don Lady looks like XM from Respect Life. Slim Diesel, you're gonna get me fucked up by Don Lady. I don't even know who or what XM is. It may be something that's true, it may not, but hopefully you don't get me stabbed. JW Division, yes, salute to Gattas. Truly and truly, Blue Cocaine versus Jazz. I would watch it, but I don't know if I'm ready. I would watch it. I'm not super eager for it, but I would watch it. Yeah. Light Skin Television. I want to see Yoshi G versus RX on Hitless Battle League. You came with a motherfucking league too, a specific league. Hitless Battle League. Yoshi G versus RX. I could watch it. Mr. Milkman, anybody, if you ever, missed the show, you can always, rewatch this shit on YouTube. Rewatch it. Let me know what you want more of. Let me know what I could do better. That sort of thing. I, do this for all of you. So go ahead and rewatch that shit it's up as soon as we finish recording. It's on YouTube. Pretty Dom, the Wordsmith. I miss Don Lady. Keep it 100. I missed the old intro song. So here's the thing about the intro song. So when it came to doing an intro song, Ra was big. Like, yo, you gotta have a theme song. You gotta have a theme song. And I was thinking of different women to do the song. And I actually had found a woman outside of battle rap, but who, in some ways, less than 6 degrees of separation, was connected with like a battle rap artist. I think she had even competed in that Jermaine Dupri looking for, whatever, female talent per se. But it just never happened. And Ra actually got impatient of me. Another girl was supposed to do it. And it was one thing where she just kind of kept procrastinating. So Ra was finally like, fuck it, I'm just going to do something because we got to put something out there. So Ra came up with the actual theme song. Where he was just naming the girls' names, Bonnie, Georgia, down with the, he came up with that whole thing. Had somebody create the beat, and Rob just went off of the beat, created that. The only thing about that was, there were girls such as Charisma, and I remember when Charisma was once here, and we played the theme song. She was like, "Where's my name?" And I was like. I'm like, I had nothing to do with it, which is fucked up. I wasn't trying to throw her under the bus, but it definitely made sense. There, were some girls who I feel like were left out. There were girls who I feel like their names were mentioned, but they've never done the show. So I feel like if you've never done the show, your name should definitely not be mentioned in the theme song. Call a spade a spade. So I kind of felt like I was gonna redo another one where I was just gonna not have names, but just have a song playing and just have images of the women, because there's certain girls whose names weren't mentioned. Lady J has done the show a few times. You know what I'm saying? She's the one as well. Her name wasn't mentioned. There are other girls who I feel like you had to mention their name in this, but they've never done the show. So, you know, I got to show support to those who support me, regardless of your resume. You know, if you support the show, then I got to show you support as well. Light Skin Television, Farrah Funeral versus Coffee Brown. You know, at one point in time, I really wanted to see that. I don't know if I want to see it as much anymore, but at one point, I really did want to see that one. So I'm not mad at that one. Let's see. Nina Cruzade versus First Lady Flame says save money. You know, a little clip that I had put up not too long ago. First Lady Flames did say, you know what I'm saying, that they could definitely get it in. Nina is making a return. You know, I gotta get a lock-in interview with her as well. We've been talking for some time, but it hasn't happened. But I'm on your heels, Nina. And I'm not saying it in a disrespectful way. I want her, man, you know, feeling, you know, just playing this shit. Are y'all still here? Why the fuck did that just go out? Are y'all still? What up, Seven? Best of Seven Sports Talk. What up, Seven Mitchell? Y'all still here? I feel like something just went out on my end. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna just kind of keep going. I'm scroll. Jada Ray versus S.O. Finesse. I never thought about that one. S.O. Finesse is another one. I did a Midwest edition. I'm gonna do a Cali edition as well. S.O. Finesse is another one who I was supposed to lock in to do an interview some time ago, but I'm not mad at that battle either. Pretty down the wordsmith. I wanted to see Chris Yamaguchi versus Yoshi. Can't wait to watch it. Yeah, definitely check that out. That's been... I don't think it's on YouTube yet. I don't think so. I saw it, but I don't think it's on YouTube. Mr. Milkman, China is nice. China versus Unique Fatal was good. Yeah, definitely not a bad battle. People got introduced to China for the first time, and you know, Unique Fatal made her come back. Slim Diesel, Farrah ran into the mountains after Misfits third round. See, that's why she ain't doing the show, because y'all got me reading shit like that. Keep It 100 said, not XM. So see, now you're going to have somebody else not doing the show. You got me reading shit, and I don't even know who or what these people are. Light Skin Television, Seabree, the lyricist versus K Prophet on Queen of the Ring. The names alone make it, you know, Seabree, the lyricist versus K Prophet. The names alone make it, you know, sound great. Simple Form, Loaded Lux versus Easy to Block Captain. Okay. Mr. Milkman, I always rewatch, but I like to participate in the chat, and it's always appreciated. And thank you for rewatching as well. I actually did go back and rewatch a lot of these myself. When I kind of go back and I'm trying to look into editing and adding more clips and things like that, shout out to Heavy Bags, who showed me how to, you know, create little clips for the Instagram and shit like that. But yeah, I go back and look at little pieces of what I could do and, you know, to make things better and whatnot. Michael Roebuck, Torture should have been had a bigger plate, but I'm glad to see she's battling. Word. I agree. I will say this about Torture's career, and I'm not saying this in a bad way. After her battle with RX, I think Queen of the Ring kind of went on a little bit of a hiatus, and I think people wanting to see Torture on Queen of the Ring didn't happen because they didn't have, you know, many events that she could have participated on. Now, her name was still popping and battles were still happening. She battled, I think his name might have been Peanut on We Go Hard, and I know she was going to have the 212, but that didn't happen. So I feel like she was still battling, but I just feel like for that Queen of the Ring audience, they didn't get to see her after that. But nonetheless, you know what I'm saying, as you stated, you know, she's going to be on this She Goes Hard card, and she's been on other cards in the past, so, you know, shout out to Torture. Miss Mo, Gattas versus Eon. That's definitely one, you know, I know Eon, you know, has her views on, you know, the Chicago thing and things like that. And, you know, so maybe in the future we could see that. Miss Petty, Light Skin Television, Miss Petty versus Miss Miami on GRAM Battle League. Simple Foreign, you want to do the intro song? Okay. This third round, have Simple Foreign do your theme song. Just to unflush them classics and bring them to the show. Yeah, that's another thing too. Let me break this down for y'all in some ways. You know, one of the hugest things I think about this show, and you know, people always say they love it better when you have the women here. You know what I'm saying? I'm one person. I don't know why. You know, we had the pandemic thing popping at one point, and I get it. Even before that, it was a struggle, you know what I'm saying, to get some of these women here. And like I said, it's crazy because, you know, depending on where they're traveling from, it's like maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes, hour max, if that, to get here. So you won't do this, but yet you'll go bum up, you know what I'm saying, at some event, smoke other people's weed, be a bum there just to be in the camera. But yet, you know what I'm saying, something to do for your, I guess, image or career or whatever it may be, you don't make happen because not for nothing, I stop. Light Skin Television, Beatrice versus Pash Porter. I feel like that was supposed to happen. I don't know if it did though, or there were talks about that. Pash Porter, I feel like was supposed to battle somebody not too long ago. Alright, let me make this. Let me scroll. I like Mulatto, but Prestavia is fire. Sounds like a suicide. She said she ready. Put me against anybody. I'm ready. Yo, Simple Foreign. There are a lot of you know what I'm saying, leagues out here. I don't know what footage you have. Even if you said the shit in your bathroom, yo, submit it. Sometimes when I talk to league owners, you know, they're like, even the woman from last week, Reese, YFG Reese, if you're on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? She does a lot of things more so in the Midwest. She's working with She Goes Hard as well. Like, send her some of your stuff as well. A lot of league owners. I think Verbal Warzone, if you have, like, you know what I'm saying, some shit on a beat or whatever, submit some of your stuff over to them too. A lot of the times, you know what I'm saying, we all have to do our own little footwork. But if you have footage, definitely work on putting that shit out. You know, I don't have all the connections in the world. I can only be a middleman. But, you know, I could push your shit. I'm only gonna push it to, you know, the nigga that work for the nigga that work for the nigga that work for the but it'll be pushed. Queen Vixen versus Fresh. Overall Couture versus Miss Hustle. Yeah, I feel like that's one we're definitely gonna see somewhere in the near future. First Lady Flames versus Prestavia for the style clash. Yeah. Keep it 100. The theme song, you know, there's another in the making. I was appreciative that Ra, you know, dusted off the mic and got on the track and got busy for me. I was beyond appreciative. And he did it at the, you know, homeboy rate. You're a female version of Jay-Z. I don't think one exists, but I'm not mad at you. See, somebody said you got videos, they'll watch you. Aora, that Don and Jada interview was a moment for this show. LOL. Yeah. You know, the funny thing about that, to me, in all honesty, that show was great. You know, it went downhill at some point. I don't even say downhill, just shit happened. You know, got, you know, good feedback, bad feedback from it, you know, that sort of thing. But, you know, if you were around to see it, great. Who was the lady with the Janet Super Bowl bar?
Yeah, I just heard, I was there. I heard, who did the Janet Super Bowl bar? Oh, that was a She Go Hard battle.
You can lead them to the water. Yeah, I know the rest. You know what that is funny too? Razel Hahel. I'm probably saying that wrong. I don't know why they never dropped the Marasha versus Shice Raw. I remember that actually had taken place, and I remember wanting to go back like, I never saw this battle, and I'm not sure why it didn't happen or why it's vaulted or it hasn't been released. But I can say that it is definitely one that I would love to I would love to actually see. Maybe one day, you know, I'll get one of the girls to come up here and cause a rant, and I'll have Debo come, and I'll be able to ask Debo what happened with the Marasha versus Shice Raw. Tell Simple Foreign to reach out to Norb, says Surf's third round. Save money, hashtag NGK versus C3. I know there's a hashtag NKW. I don't know who NGK is, if that's who you're referring to. Roselle Hale, OG Prana versus Norma Bates. You know what? That may not be a bad one because I kind of feel like Prana has a very aggressive demeanor in some ways, and I feel like Norma has a very aggressive demeanor in some ways as well. So that actually could be, and they, you know, talk that street shit, and that could actually be a really, really shut up. Somebody text me. Really could be a good battle. Antoine versus OG Prana versus Norman Burgess versus Vez. Yeah. So before we get out of here, I want y'all to do this as well. Let me know who would you like to see me interview as well. And what I'm gonna have you do as well is you reach out to said artist and you see what they tell you. There aren't too many people that I will not interview. There are a few where I'm like, it's not happening, but there are many that I will definitely interview. So y'all let me know who y'all want to see be interviewed. Ayo, Don was supposed to battle Yoshi. I don't think about the battling. I feel like if you're battling Yoshi, like, you know, every female that wants to battle Yoshi, I'm going to talk to her. I'm going to school her. I'm going to tell her on what not to do. You know, I feel like if you didn't tell the other 12 girls that you battled who are sucking dick or eating puss or whatever it may be, you know, just come with something different. Everybody just can't, you know. Light Skin Television interview Miss Petty. I've had Miss Petty once before. I can definitely, I'm open to Miss Petty once again. I'm not against it. Antoine Roselle, what's my Instagram? The Instagram for the show is Queens of Battle Rap. If you go to Instagram, it's Queens of Battle Rap. Damn near accept any follow. If you have any questions, you know, send them through. They say DM. Facebook, it's Queens of Battle Rap as well. Twitter is QBR Show. Not as active on Twitter. Probably should be a little bit more. You know, I feel like it's very difficult to be active and to not piss somebody off. And my whole goal is honestly not to piss anybody off. So I'm walking like a fine little, you know, tightrope or whatever. You can't please everybody, but I'm trying not to. Save money, interview Fendi. Her pen is crazy. I have interviewed Fendi before. There are a lot of people that I've interviewed. Shout out to me and shout out to 15 Minutes of Fame. But nonetheless, there are a lot of people that I have interviewed. So what I'm going to start doing is kind of going back and, you know, pulling out the little gems from the artists that I actually have interviewed. And you can always check it out on the Instagram page. I pull up little pieces. Interview Raw Image. What a name, man. That just sounds like porn. Coming to the stage from wherever. Raw Image. Everybody. Yeah. Raw Image. She's on RB Saturday versus Lady Tunes. I look up. She's probably not bad. I don't know the name. Well, I've read the name, but I just don't know the work. And sometimes I know the work, but can't always put a face to it. Nonetheless, though, you know, 2 minutes left. Interview Aora. Interview Robin. Spoke to Robin a while ago, a long time ago. You know, looked into interviewing Robin. At that time, I think she had taken a pause from battle rap. You know, she was kind of, you know, I think doing a lot of the like hosting things and face-off coverages for RBE. I don't even know if she has the same Instagram page, but sometimes, you know, and I guess I'll just put it out there, you know, I can be guilty by association. I might have a female or two up here who may say something. A girl gets mad, and I'll suffer the repercussions where they don't want to do the show based on something that the other girl said, or they'll block me, things like that. I usually don't reveal that much, but so yeah. For the most part, like I said, it's not my fault. But yeah. Robin Rhymes always has an open mic, if she ever wants to actually come up here and be interviewed by me. Nonetheless, y'all, as always, great show. Love, appreciate all of y'all in the chat. Let me shout y'all out real quick. Antoine Razel, Light Skin Television, Miss Mo, Save Money, Darrell Sawyer, Simple Foreign, AORL. If I repeat your name, my fault. Keep it 100. That's just simple. Nails. If y'all Keep it 100 does nails. If you go on Instagram, I feel like it's Maisha does nails. I'm not sure, but if you go on Instagram, she does nails. Does a really good job. You know what I'm saying? If you looking for somebody to hook your finger nails up, Maisha _ did my nails. MYESHA. Does a really good job. Promote that business. Let's see. Queen of Attraction, Pretty Dime, The Wordsmith, Best of 7 Sports Talk. If y'all aren't checking into that, do yourself a favor. Not a basketball head, you know what I'm saying, but I've told a few basketball heads about it. Michael Roebuck, I feel like I'm missing some. Slim Diesel with the joke. Slim Diesel and Surf Third Round. It's always a joke between one or two of them. Truly and truly, but it's much appreciated. JW the Visionary. Charisma. Cheddar. Did I say Twiz the Wiz Kid? Unsure. Damn. RC. Sabati Kev. 7 Sounds. Christopher Whitfield. Respect the culture. Talk Your Shit Radio as well. Want to shout y'all out once again. If you anything that you, I don't know, go back and watch the show again on YouTube. Get the numbers up. Hit the likes if you haven't. Y'all take care. Y'all have a good one, man. Next week. I throw up a cue or something like that. We off?